Today's episode of Neil at Noon is all about relationships. Let me ask you, what's your relationship status to your commitments? Now, it's funny that I bring this up right now, but I was having a conversation with wife earlier today, and I said, today's episode, we're going to talk about relationship statuses. And she said, with what? Knowing that I wasn't going to talk about interpersonal relationships. But let me ask you, what is your relationship status to your commitments or with your commitments? Are you single and uncommitted, meaning that you are not actively engaged in any commitments, that you're not chasing after or doing the right activities or the consistent activities in order to make a relationship grow? Are you dating your commitments? And let me make sure or make a distinction. When I say commitments, these could be your big goals or your New Year's resolutions or the promises that you've made to yourself. So are you dating your commitments? Meaning that, yes, we see each other every now and then. I do the activities or I do some things to let my commitments know that I'm interested, but it's nothing too heavy. Now, where I hope you are married to your commitments, fully committed, fully engaged to those commitments, meaning that you've made a conscious decision to do whatever it takes, whenever it takes, for the relationship, for the growth, for the development of a strong relationship, committed relationship with those promises, those resolutions, or those big goals. Now, this is probably one of the most challenging places or relationship statuses to hold. Why? Because we see so few related or committed relationships in today's day and age. I'm not talking about personal relationships. I'm talking about people who have committed to their goals, themselves, their promises, to do whatever it takes, whenever it takes, in order to be a success and to be successful. I haven't mentioned the most popular, but probably the most dangerous relationship status there is. Do you know what it is? You probably guessed it. It's complicated relationship, right? If you find yourself in it's complicated relationship right now, we're only talking about with your commitments. I'm going to ask you, is it really complicated, or are you afraid or reluctant to make the tough but necessary choices and decisions that need to be made? If you're watching this episode, chances are, I hope that you are a mature adult intellectually and emotionally, where you can move toward making those tough but necessary decisions. To move from it's complicated to either single and uncommitted, dating, or in a committed relationship. That's where I hope you are. If you're not there, let me know, or just have a conversation with yourself. What's keeping you from getting into a committed relationship with your commitments, your goals, your desires, and those promises and resolutions that you've made? It's a great place and a great way to live once you're living all out and committed to your commitments. Until next time, I love you, God loves you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And don't be average. Be world renowned. Peace.